better from LinDan. Very, very powerful jump smasher. Tries it again, but it's from too deep, so it's service back to 5-3, and Taufik there with it. Got a bit too close, trying that powerful drop on the backhand court. And a mistake by Taufik. 3-5. Have a look at our net camera. Ooh, it wasn't anywhere near. And that one drops to LinDan. No, in fact, comes back to Taufik, so he's lost the service again. I thought it might have just swept over the net. This time it does. So 2 net points for LinDan, one of which he makes, and the second one, well, he loses, the second one he makes. Taufik just gathering his thoughts a little bit, trying to upset the concentration of LinDan. Takes a swig of water and now sets himself at 3-5. That's a lovely shot. Very, very good overhead. And the left-hander, really powerful, very tall, rangy player. And again, trying to get into the body. Very cat and mouse this one, no clears. Just, that's, well, it looked to be wide. It's a training game, surely. And that's in. My goodness, and well in by LinDan. So the Chinese celebrate that particular point. I must say, I'm very, very interested in the way that was played. Taufik thought it was wide, disorientated there for the moment. Gives up the service. But it's a fascinating rally. There were no high court clears. It was all tip-tapping at half court, just testing each other out, not giving the chance for the smash. They're obviously very, very wary of each other's strength with the smash. So, you can see the score, supered at 5-all. That's 6-5 now to China. China had a bye in the quarterfinals, so they won't have played a great deal in this gymnasium. Indonesia at least had the opportunity to play. They played against Thailand and beat them by 3 matches to 1. The only one they lost was Ronnie Agustinus, who lost to Tirana Tsakul. He lost 2-1. Taufik beat Punsana Bunsak 2-1. And the doubles was also won by Chandra and Sigit against Pramod and Tasana. That was a 2-1 victory as well. So it's always been a bit tight. Indonesia didn't quite make that shuttle over, so it's going to be LinDan. Pretty strong at the moment and quite confident. Left-hander. And again, what's the chance to smash is there. And they both look very cocky and confident, don't they? Body language suggests they're very, very confident. And that attempted drive by LinDan, he'll be disappointed that replayed it, but it's now 3 points adrift for Taufik. 5-8, and if that service goes back, LinDan very, very cocky, very, very aggressive at the net. Well left, service over. 5-8. Indonesian supporters trying to push their team on. And there's the point, 6-8. Taufik plays that one. That was, in fact, it was the cord, the shuttle touched the cord and dropped very awkwardly for LinDan, so eventually the point was secured, and that's a good point too. Very nice cross-court smash by Taufik. Makes it 7-8. Look at this one. Good deception as well. Shaped up with his body, then really came in very strongly and continued on through with the cross-court. Like that, but without the same success. 8-all. So, seesawing here. A few points in a row on each side. That's the second time that LinDan has missed that particular shot in this set so far. This time he makes it by putting it a little bit further away from the net and away from Taufik. So service over at 8. It's a great cat and mouse game, this. The power and then the subtlety of play at the net. That time it wasn't good enough, not subtle enough. Well, in fact, probably too subtle. Certainly not strong enough to clear the net. So, service back to LinDan. Got a point advantage as well. And we have the great advantage of the overview, and we knew, see that earlier point was a little bit wide. Now that is a mistake by LinDan, getting a bit frustrated that he couldn't win the point on his own serve. Well picked up there, and look at that. It was, in fact, it caught the rim of the racket. And he'll be disappointed with that. He had his opponent running all over the court. So it's very level pegging at the minute. Indonesia in service, but 8-9 down. That was wide. 9-8. The overview camera. Get a good look at that, did we? It's certainly in the original play it looked wrong. Looked wide. Lucky just on the outside part of the line. Have a look at this. Ooh, well, I'm not so sure about that. I think Taufik looking around probably influenced that decision, but very, very close. 8-9. Oh dear, what a mistake. Well, if he loses this game, I think that point, or this set, I think that point will be remembered. Look at this, such a simple attempt to put the shuttle to ground. He fails. And that's a good attempt into the body by LinDan, and picks up a point there, making it 10. It's to 15 points in this competition, and it'll be the best of 3. Best of 3 up to 15 points. That's a lovely shot by Taufik, as his opponent really stretching at the backhand court for the left-hander. We get the mop on. Picking up a little bit of sweat. So, It's a very tight contest at the minute. 8-10. Taufik really has got to make a move. And this time, for the third occasion in this particular set, LinDan misses that opportunity of the smash cross-court. He gets high enough on it, but he's too tight to the net. So Taufik has a chance to get back on terms. 8-10. LinDan thinks that maybe a little bit of sweat was to blame, so he starts chalking his racket, and now comes back to court. A little bit of gamesmanship perhaps as well, as they just play. I called it 8-10. It is in fact 9-10 on the scoreboard. We are live from Gangseo Gymnasium in Busan. This is the semi-final stage of the men's team event. PR China versus Indonesia. It's the first match. And Taufik there picks up yet another point and levels it at 10. It's Taufik Hidayat, who's the left of camera as we have a look at it there, just clips the net as he plays the shuttle over and forces the error from LinDan, who's on the right of screen and will be facing the camera when we see the overview. There he is, receiving at 10-all. Great deception again. Beautiful control. And this time LinDan a little bit anxious, losing his cool a fraction here. He's lost 3 points in a row. And with a very, relatively for him, a simple attempt at the drop, again hits the rim of the racket. So, good opportunity for Taufik Hidayat now to move forward. He needs 4 more points for the, and that was, yeah, it was just on the line. On the outside of the line, it was very close, my goodness. Anyway, it's been given to the Chinese player, LinDan, 10-11. That's out of court. So back to Taufik. LinDan started very, very confidently and comfortably and looked very, very solid. He's now just lost a little bit of rhythm. Taufik very consistent. Not quite as flashy, but certainly very, very efficient in what he's doing. And here's a chance. And now the second attempt. It still goes. His rally is strong, and that's out of court. And the crowd really getting into this. It's very tight going into the final moments of this set. Very important that these teams get off to a winning start. Not many chances to recover. And that was long. Well judged by Taufik. Wins the service back at 11-10. He knows it's long. Very long, 2 feet. So they're beginning to really get warm here, these players. Made some very, very good, and I think, yes, it was on the line. Good play by LinDan. First time he's played that cross-court. I'm not so sure about that. The great advantage, of course, of replays, slow motion, the linesmen don't have that facility. They're using their eyes, and this shuttle travels at huge speed in the smash, but that was certainly not a contentious line call. So the service is back with Indonesia. Taufik Hidayat. And that is a super shot. Good smash. 12-10 and looking good. Yeah, and that very, very good jump. Well balanced smash. it was left and it was in. A mistake by LinDan makes it 13-10. And it looks like Indonesia very solid, and it was well in. Very solid, nothing flashy. Getting close to taking this first set. That's the energy sapping stuff, those huge leaps, and that's unfortunately for Indonesia, a mistake by Taufik, so the service goes back at 10-13. And there, an attempt at deceiving. Of course, all these rallies are really an attempt to work a position where you can get in for the killing shot. And after a 10-15 shot rally, the players really sucking in the air. They've been playing now 13-10 in this first set. Was that a little long? It certainly is. Again, LinDan has lost a few points out on that side. 13-10. Indonesia, 2 points from the first set. And again for the second time, you can't believe it. There's a wry smile from Taufik, but he had a real opportunity there to take that opening set. Look at this. Oh dear. Just a bit too anxious. Didn't quite get up to the shuttle quick enough for the shot he played, and that's good. Gets the shuttle, gets the play back again, gets the service back, and that is 13-10 again, and the Indonesians beginning to really enjoy this. Taufik Hidayat in the lead by 13-10 this opening game. Opening game, opening set. Just comes back on to the Indonesian side, so chance for China to do something here. That was a very, very good piece of play by LinDan, but as we saw from the net camera, very unlucky actually for Taufik. So a point there for LinDan, 11-13. It ain't over yet, this particular set. And a point there. 12-13. Lovely shot off the net, but still makes the court. So, China fighting hard. Can they get back to juice here? 12-13. Out of court. 13-12. Very, very tight opening set. Was that good? It certainly looked it. And you can hear also that that leap by LinDan, the crowd appreciated it and appreciated the point, but he also just had a little tweak of the back as well. Stretched it after he came down here. Won the point, however, so it's now 12-13. And there was a fault in the service. The racket head maybe just a little bit high there. It's got to be below the wrist. It was a fault called. So Taufik has a break there. 13-12 is the score, opening set. And I don't think he made it this time, so Taufik goes to 14-12, and it's game point, it's set point. And a mistake there by LinDan on the backhand side. This time, it's China in service, 12-14. And again, it comes back to Taufik. Service over at 14-12. So, set point again. And this time, it is to Taufik Hidayat. And it was, in the end, 15-12. And I think Indonesia will be very, very happy with that opening exchange, because both players were really, really fighting to take the top position, the superior play. But I think in the end it was the consistency of Taufik Hidayat that won him the game. There were too many mistakes by LinDan, particularly on that forehand smash cross court. He made 3 or 4 errors, and Taufik, there he is in shot with his coach, will be very pleased that he's managed to take that opening set. Just to remind you, if you've just joined us, we are live exclusively on 5 and TV Mobile. We are live from the Gangseong Gymnasium in Busan. It's semi-final stage of the men's team badminton, and it is the giants of badminton, Indonesia, versus the northern giants of badminton, PR China. And a fascinating battle. Not just skills, but wills as well. So, second set just about to start. Having taken the first, Taufik Hidayat, he opened by taking the first service, so it's going to be him to serve, having won the opening set. But he loses it immediately, and LinDan has a chance now to get on the board. After playing a very, very good point at the net, LinDan just overcooks that one out of play. Taufik with a chance to score. And a very high leap to smash, and that was good. I think that was on the line. Service over at love all. Really is cat and mouse stuff here. Some very, oh, what a great deception. Fooled us so far away. What's it like down there on the court? Brilliant. Deep, deep shots there from both players. Shaping up as if to play down the line and then going cross court. Very, very high quality play. And the net is struck by Taufik, so back it comes to LinDan again. They can't move the score on too much, but it's 1-love at the moment in set 2. And that's in. Taufik Hidayat in service, love 1. Great cross court, super cross court, 1-all. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. And again, LinDan got away with it first time, not the second. Taufik aiming at the body and eventually forcing the error. couldn't get away from it quick enough. 2-1, 3-1. LinDan suffering a little bit here. And the very smart looking Taufik Hidayat well in control at the moment. Not that occasion, however. Service over at 1-3. And that's better. At the net, LinDan was very, very strong. He wasn't going to get any, or let anything past him. Very, very solid. And again, 3-all now.
3-all.
Comes to just a little bit more than half court, and has put some very, very positive attacking shots together. Both these players very, very evenly matched. The left-handed LinDan and the right-handed Taufik. And that looked on the line. Had to be on the line. This time into the body. It's a very important shot because these players are so fast at moving their rackets, except when they can't move their bodies as well. So it's back to all square. LinDan in service. The noise you hear is the screaming out for the Korean team, who are playing against Malaysia in the other semi-final. And that's out of court. He made it earlier in the set, but not this occasion, so LinDan takes the lead at 4-3. That looked to be long. Oh, it was on the line. It was just clipped the line and then trickled out, so it's service over at 3-4. The Indonesian coaches will be very happy, I'm sure, with what they've seen so far. They need Taufik to go on and pick up the next set as well. Oh, reflex action from LinDan. Too good. Yes. Good play from LinDan. It's a good smash, but no way that Taufik was going to get back to that one. Well, it was well left. Beautifully judged. My goodness. Well, I don't know how they could see it. It looked to be on the line to me, but... So, Taufik making a play again. He got away with that service out call, and now he's just won a point. So 4-all. And again, it's the body shots that are causing the problem. At the body, it's 5-4, 2 in a row for Taufik Hidayat. Don't forget, this is the best of 3 sets, so if he wins this one, he's got the tie. He's got the match, should I say. LinDan, however, wins that one, picks it to... Service picks it up at 4-5. Another mistake by Taufik. So it's all tied at 5-all. And Taufik will be disappointed with that. Didn't even get racket on it. And another body shot. So LinDan from 3-5 down. He's now 3 points in a row. Picks up the lead. Too long, and Taufik gets yet another good decision. And picks up another point, so it's 6-all. Getting a bit more aggression into his play here. It's a bit half court, and LinDan struggles to get near it. And another point, very early taken by Taufik, that one. It's a huge difference. And you can hear the cheering as I keep making reference to it's the Korean team and the Korean crowd enjoying their encounter with Malaysia in the other semi-final. But on court right here, it's Taufik Hidayat beginning to look good at the moment as he comes in with a net smash and makes it the lead for Indonesia at 8-6. And that's a beautiful reflex shot from LinDan this time to win the service back again. Flashed in front of our camera there. So fast, those smashes. So LinDan did well to get it back at all. 6-8. In fact, it goes under the net there, so it's 7-8. 7-8, LinDan in service, and Taufik has to keep his concentration here. The same game plan. And that was easy at 8-all. Far too easy for LinDan that. It was only a half-court clear. And that's out of court, so it's yet another point for China. They'll be very pleased to pick these cheap points up. Taufik's just lost his way a little bit. Not on that occasion. He gets the service now. That was good anticipation. All this game is anticipation, deception, trying to put the opposite player in a vulnerable position. It's a very fast game. Deceptively fast. And a very risky game. So, LinDan receiving at 8-9. And the game wins it back at 9-8. Unlucky that for Taufik, could have gone over. And again, into the body. That's the shot that we've seen score so often. LinDan lifts his hand in apology, but I'm sure he'll be absolutely delighted with the result. Takes a 2-point advantage. And that was much too strong by LinDan, so he smiles at it, but Taufik will be pretty pleased that he's got the service back. Under a bit of pressure. a fault, it'll be Taufik's point. It'll be Taufik's point there because LinDan overstepped it, put the racket on top of the net. Just have a look at this. It was over, and the foot, in fact, over as well. You can see underneath. So Taufik gets back within one. And it's too good. Sweat. Taufik looks at the ground at half court. Complains that he couldn't get to his feet quick enough. So I'm sure we'll just get it wiped down a little bit as the boys take a little break. And there we go, there's the mop. And the Indonesian camp won't be too happy with how close this match is going at the moment. They're in the lead by 1-0. They just need one more set to take this tie, but Taufik not able to control it. Oh, and this time the net is in favor of LinDan, the Chinese boy. Let's have a look again, and there he goes. So service with China. Two-point advantage. And I'm sure LinDan won't be happy with that one because he had a golden opportunity to take a three-point lead. Look at this. Taufik was way off balance. But LinDan got a bit anxious, snatched at it, made the net. So Taufik's back in serve. Oh dear, and again, both players getting very, very tight and anxious when it comes to the kill. It's such a difficult game for them because they know that each player, both players, are so clever at retrieving and turning a defensive position into an attack, so they have to be so tight on the net, so tight on the lines. Difficult, that's why the errors are coming. Lovely switch. You see the way he turned his wrist over there to go inside out on the shuttle. Beautiful play by Taufik as LinDan asks for the mop. Beautiful. In fact, I don't know whether you can see that, but LinDan started going to his right and then had to track back again, but it was too late. It's only split seconds, but it makes the difference between winning the point and not. Sometimes it's even eye deception, not just body language, just in the eyes where the player manages to sell the demo. And that was a great mistake by LinDan. I'm sure he won't be happy there, and certainly his coaches won't be. Look at this, half court. Now this is the one. It was just a little bit behind him. Perhaps that was the problem. A bit difficult to pick up, but it means that it's all back to just 1 point the difference now. And that was left, and it's all squared at 11 all, so just 4 more points needed by Taufik Hidayat to take this particular match. Too easy from LinDan. Follows up well. A very good down-the-line shot. There it is. It was on the backhand side he's playing it, but because he's left-handed, it was a very good forehand shot. Too powerful and followed up well with the finish. The stab finish. So, LinDan in service. 11 all. Again, this amazing dexterity at the net, and that's out, so it goes back to Taufik. Beautiful, fine touches at the net, and then the huge power. and great athleticism of the smash. Oh, a big smile there. Isn't it nice to have a smile when your players are on court? Many people can do that if they're coaching. That is a very, very nice piece of play by Taufik, forcing LinDan to play it along, and the Chinese supporters are a little bit anxious at the moment because Taufik has a 12-11 advantage. He's in service. 3 more points for the victory. Not yet. Just to remind you, if you just come in from work, we are live on 5. We're covering the semi-finals of the men's team competition. It's China, PR China versus Indonesia. There in your shot is LinDan from China, and he's playing Taufik Hidayat of Indonesia. This is the first singles competition. LinDan is in service, although he's down 11-12 at the moment. And on the other court, you can hear the shouting and screaming of the local supporters. Korea versus Malaysia in the other semi-finals. And the Indonesian cheerleaders beginning to get moving at the moment. And they're also pretty vocal too. So Taufik Hidayat for Indonesia has a chance. 3 points he needs, but with that backhand he doesn't make it. It's in the net, so back the service comes. He allowed the shuttle to go a little bit too far past him, and then snatched at the attempted heavy wrist backhand. So, all squared up now. LinDan with a chance. He's got the serve and a chance to make it 1-all in sets. Oh, that's out, so it is 13-12 now. Taufik had really a great opportunity. LinDan under great pressure manages to get a good reflex shot, and then that final shot by Taufik was long. 13-12. The impassive Chinese coach. But I guess he must be a little bit more heart pumping inside. Excellent play here, very, very fine rally. And eventually it was on the line, just in. Taufik can consider himself very, very lucky there. It was called in. Disappointment for LinDan, but a very high quality rally. Both players making every part of the court. And that, of course, takes a lot of high action, energy, fitness. As Taufik Hidayat has it back now, he's 12-13 down, chasing another set and the victory right here. Well, there's very little between either of these players. I've mentioned it before, but really, ultimately, it will just be down to 1 or 2 shots. They're very, very well matched. 12-13. Good net shots there. And a beautiful cross-court. Oh, dear. And again on the top of the net and just over, so it comes back to China again. How close is that? Just watch this. Up and oh, dear. Very, very tight. And a little bit lucky there, LinDan. And that's out of court. So back to Taufik. 12-13. Once more, that left-handed drive to mid-court is a very big weapon of LinDan. He takes it so early, gets Taufik on the back foot. And it's 13-12, 2 points to level it. And this time it's no chance as LinDan puts it too high. Taufik makes it. And there we can see the result. Some good tip-tapping here, and eventually, well, no, still cleared. Taufik still in with a chance. Brilliant, brilliant badminton. What a rally. 18, 20 shots, and that's out, and Taufik has blown a wonderful chance there. Some absolutely first-class badminton from both these players coming towards the end of the second set, and that's just too long. So LinDan has the opportunity. 2 more points he needs for the set. And I think not only is the sweat on the ground the reason for the interruption, but I think both players will be wanting to take just a little bit of breather before the next point. He really did run everywhere. Net to backdoor. So, disappointment for Taufik as he waits to receive, and it's 13-12. And set point to China. Well, that could be very, very ominous now, because I think Taufik is possibly just looking a little bit more tired of the two. They really have worked very hard, and this time he gets the service back again, so he's still in it at 12-14. And that's long. Much too long. LinDan didn't have the patience. He could have kept playing those net shots all night, but forcing it just a little bit. So Taufik picks it up and goes to 13-14. Will we get the short deuce at 14 in a moment? Well, we'll see. He's got the chance. A very, very close and exciting encounter. We are live on 5 from Busan. This is the semi-finals of the men's team, and that's long. So, 14s, and that really is a big mistake by LinDan. It went very, very quickly out of play, and so it's 14 all set to 3. So the first one to get 2 points ahead here. 17. And that's service back to LinDan. Taufik again gets a little bit impatient. Way out. Good strong smash by LinDan, causing the error. And even he is puffing just a little bit strongly now. Had a chance at 14-12. He had a set point, didn't take it. It's back to 14 all, but he's in service now. And Taufik wins it once more. That's amazing that a backhand can have such power. Tremendous wrist strength from Taufik. That was just on the line. Goodness. The setting at 14 all. No, well, in fact, it was well in. So LinDan stays in the match. But not like that. He has missed several shots, hoisting high. The clearances have not been accurate. Taufik has been able to leave them, but maybe there is an in-court drift behind LinDan, forcing the shuttle a little bit longer. Not seen as many in the other direction. Taufik is this time has the patience and does well to make that point, so it's really coming to the sharp end of this match right now. LinDan makes the mistake on the net. Taufik picks up the point and is really, really working hard to get back and win this match. 15-14. And that's another point, and that is Taufik Hidayat moves now within 1 point of victory in this opening encounter, as for the second time LinDan tries a shot that touches the net and goes down on his side. So it's now 16-14, and it was being set to 3. So 1 more point. That is it. Taufik Hidayat has won the opening match, and very impressive at the end. 17-14.